Well, good um, morning, actually. It looks like they have not extended the tornado warning out for the rest of Boulevard County, but you still have some very strong winds and a lot of heavy rain on the 61 corridor from Leland all the way up to Shaw Boyle, Cleveland, up to Marigold as um, you go up Highway 61 from Leland. Taking a look back down to the south, Greenville, Leland, very heavy rain right here on Highway 82 as you go across there. Very strong reflectivity amounts. Even let me take a look at high resolution. Looks like we could see some hail even in some of these areas down to the south of Greenville. Also looks like um, also to the west of Yazoo City with this storm. But for the most part, overall, here in Mississippi, it's quiet at the moment. Hopefully, it will stay that way overnight. We do have rain um, coming across Highway 5055. Um, Kosciuszko, I expect you to see some rain in the next few minutes. Winona, you're probably seeing a little rain as well as Grenada, some moderate rainfall, as well as lightning throughout these storms throughout Water Valley, Oxford, up to Holly Springs, over to New Albany. Looks like you're about to see some rain, as well as Pontotoc within the next few minutes. But very, very widespread rainfall across northern Mississippi all the way up to Memphis. Um, Even had some flooding problems up here. Actually had a flash flood emergency in for Jonesboro, Arkansas. It's where I am from, and just taking a look at what radar depicts as how much rain they got, and it looks like anywhere from about 3 to 4 inches of rain, if not higher, closer to 5. Very, very, a lot of rain there. Um, Let me take some of the look at these other products. Not necessarily, I'm not really sure about these products in particular, but even this product showing very high 4 to 5 inches of rain in some spots throughout Craighead and even down into Poinsett County, from Harrisburg over to Weiner, back up to Jonesboro. Very heavy rain, even over to Bay, which has fallen over the past several hours. Taking a look for them, not seeing much in the way. Still some moderate rainfall, which is not helping the situation much, but I believe, let me see, taking the 1 inch per hour, much less than it was earlier. If we can set this back, I want to see how far this thing can go back. Um, Looks like it stayed around a half an inch per hour, but that doesn't seem right. Okay, this is probably a little bit more accurate. So even some areas, yeah, it looks like radar is not necessarily a good indicator of what actually happened, but the thing about it is rain happened so quickly and it was over a long period of time. If you look at back on the reflectivity um, for the area, just rain has been accumulating over the last several hours, starting at 11 o'clock. It's just kept on raining throughout the evening, causing some flooding issues, especially with heavier bands of rain. But for the most part, most of the flood warnings are on a plain from about Dyersburg, Tennessee, down into Jonesboro, Arkansas, to the west or to the east of Little Rock, excuse me, down to Pine Bluff, as well as areas like Hampton, as well as Camden, Arkansas, under a flood or flash flood warnings. And also, as you go back off to the east toward Hamburg, as well as Crosset, as well as Lake Village at Dermont McGee, Dumas, all experiencing some form of a flood warning at this time. Um, But once this gets out of the way for Arkansas, they look to be in the clear. They may see some rain tomorrow, but most of the active weather tomorrow is going to be here in Mississippi for the most parts. I'm hoping that the rain tonight kind of helps stabilize the atmosphere a little bit, but throughout the day we may actually see some indications where we are actually we might see some pockets of sunshine which could actually intensify the storms for tomorrow as these storms pass through tonight. These storms down here right now do not look like they're causing a threat, but I'll keep an eye on them for the next few hours or so as they make their way in across central Mississippi and break back in if I have to. Well, everyone have a good rest of your evening. Hopefully, you can get enough night sleep tonight as we go through this active weather situation. Goodbye.